Hello everybody, this is Cleo, and today's one-shot is going to be Ragnarok Online 2, which is available on Steam for free, both to download and to play. So if you like what you see here, then feel free to join me. I'm going to be creating a new character, and I haven't played in a long time. I was very into the first Ragnarok Online game. I played for many years, but I never got very far. I mostly just played it kind of as a chat service, not really as a game. My first character was an assassin, and then my second character was a crusader, and I still use their names in a lot of my stories and stuff, so it's made an impression on me even though I haven't played in a long time. Anyway, it's a it's a Korean game, so it's a little bit confusing. Some of the translations are not very good, at least with the first one. I don't know about this one, so you have to be a little patient, and there's a lot of reading. There's not really any voice acting as far as I know. But if it's anything like the first Ragnarok, you can change your class as you play. In fact, I think there's three stages, actually 4 if you count newbie. But anyway, so these are your classes you can pick from, and you can change your name.
My turn.
And you can change your species. Gnoll is apparently a new race. The Gnolls can perform long-range attacks using curse spells or take the role of melee dealer, who is trained to inflict area effect damage on the enemies through target weakening skills. Okay, so let's go back with human. So we have swordman, magician, archer, thief, and acolyte. I always liked thief and archer the best.
Ready.
And you of course can be a boy or a girl. No transgendered options yet. At least no, obvious ones, but anyway, I'm gonna go with archer. Although I do like thief. I don't know. I'll go with archer. And you can pick your job, which is not the same as your class. It's a little hard to explain, and I don't remember that much about it. So, can produce can produce weapons and heavy armors, or medicines, or food, or clothes. I'm gonna be clothes. I like being a fashionista. And you can change your name, of course, and you have to check it to make sure it's not taken. But I'm gonna change the way he looks first. So let's go through the hairstyles. The graphics are being slow. So these are the different styles. They're all very Japanese, obviously, or Korean, or whatever you want to call it, Eastern. I'm just gonna go with this one. This one looks good. And I'm going to give him, what are our options? I kind of want to make him a blonde. I'm going to go with blonde. And then you can change that, whoa, eye style. Giant eyeballs. Let's give him that one. It's like the most normal one so far, which is saying something. And then eye color. It looks the same. Is it broken? Or is it just not updating? That's weird. And then face style is super cute, super serious. I'll make him super serious. And then the voice.
Ready. 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 Ready.
I like that one. And I'm going to name him something similar to what I named my crusader, but that is obviously going to be taken. So let's weird it up a bit. Lysrandir. Is that taken? Yay! Lysrandir. Okay. Create character. And play him! Start game. Mount Mjolnir Zone. Mjolnir, as what's her name says in Thor 1. I haven't seen Thor 2, isn't it terrible? I want to see it. I'm going to see it soon. My birthday is this weekend, though, so I'm going to be at a party all weekend. It's Myths and Legends themed. I'm going to go as a mermaid. Okay, attendance check. That's an event. I don't really care. So, here we are in the world, and we have our taskbar, as all MMOs have. And as Elder Scrolls will probably have. Basic attack with 1, charge arrow, which shoots a carefully aimed arrow to inflict 33% damage. Concussive arrow to inflict 20% and decrease its movement speed. And ankle snare, drop an ankle snare. Alright, so we gotta figure out what we're doing. So we can see some people talking, obviously, and I don't really care. I don't. When I play MMOs, I really don't pay attention to other people unless they're people I know in real life. Generally, I don't really care. I don't know. I'm kind of a loner, I guess. Ah, right. So you can use the WASD keys to move, or you can right click. And pourings are a staple of the Ragnarok series. They're pretty much the rats that you would fight in most other games. They're ubiquitous, and they come in a variety of colors and difficulties, and you can get them as pets in Ragnarok. That was one of the things that was the most fun for me in Ragnarok Online. The first one was getting the eggs or whatever that could turn into pets, but it was very challenging because the things in Ragnarok, unless you play on a server that specifically has a higher drop rate, which a lot of servers do, but I didn't really play on any of those. If you don't play on that, then the drop rate for most items is very, very low. I'm talking, can I interact? I'm talking, 0.001% for some things. So what that means is if you want to get a rare item, you have to kill a lot of that monster. And even the simplest pets is a pretty low drop rate. So it was a mark of status, which, as silly as that is in a video game, but it was a mark of status to have a rare pet. And a lot of the monsters, I really liked their designs. Two of the most infamous ones that I still remember are the bomb gun and the, I forget the other one's name, Mogan, I think? Basically, they're boy and girl ghosts, Chinese ghosts, and one of them is red and one of them is blue, and I forget which one is which. I think the boy is blue, and they have a little piece of charmed cloth in front of their face because they're supposed to be cursed. And they sort of jump in place and they follow you around and they make these adorable little poink 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 noises. And they're just really cute. Okay, so we're just killing these guys. We should probably get a quest before we kill them. Like this guy. Ah, those baby porings are annoying. They're too strong. Pant. The dean asked me to hunt these baby porings here, but they're way too strong for me. It felt like I was fighting masterlings, not baby porings. They even took the crib sheet I made for the history class. Liz Randir, please avenge me. No, actually you don't need to. Please just bring me back my crib sheet. Without it I might fail the history test. So we need to hunt the baby porings until we find the Bjorge's lost crib sheet. I bring it to Bjorge. Hello, Oneshot. If you defeat a monster and the remains are glowing, you have loot. Right click to quickly open the loot window and take the loot plus press R. So we'll try that on the next one. So there's a lot of stuff around that nobody's. Whoa! Apparently this guy is attacking us. Let's try the snare. Yeah, jump on that snare. See what happens. Oh, he's stuck on it. So I think that the bright purple is a missing texture or something. So that's kind of strange because it's straight from Ragnarok. I mean, straight from Steam. Alright, so pressing R seems to help a little bit. I don't know if there's an auto. That's not ours, so we can't open it. So we just have to keep killing them until we find one, I guess. And obviously this is easy because this is the opening area. And people are just talking and talking and talking, as they always do in MMOs. People sure do have a lot to say. I shouldn't say disparagingly, yay, we found the crib sheet! I spent a lot of time talking in trade chat back when I used to play WoW. Yes, I used to play WoW. Never intensely though. Boring bastards! They're little baby. They're so cute. I thought I got it. I don't want to abandon it. I got a wet sheet. How do we... Okay. Temporary box, no commands, character info, skill. Is that? No, that's not what I want. Character? No. What do you want, person? I'm busy. Leave me alone. That was me being tsundere. There we go. Okay. Wet crib sheet. Copy, but it's soaked and cannot be used anymore. So we need to dry it off? How can we dry it off? What is this thing? What is this giant missing texture? Is there something where we can dry it off? Is there a fire or something? I don't see one. I don't know. Maybe we have to keep killing them.
Pouring bastards.
I'm trying. I found it. Why isn't it letting me turn it in? I don't care. Very thin cotton. Most of this is going to be crafting, which you can use. Another game that I used to play that had a lot of crafting that was very similar to this was called Mabinogi, and it's also free to play. But I stopped because they have a lot of you paying for something in game, and then you just have a digital copy of it. And I realized I was spending money on made up things. Yay! So there was 2 sheets. That's why we couldn't turn it in. What? This is my crib sheet? Oh dear, it's completely ruined. And it's sticky. Ew. Give me that potion. Could you return this crib sheet to Kosei? I borrowed it from him for the test. I wonder what he has to say about his crib sheet being ruined like this. Oh well, just give it to him. If he asks, pretend you don't know. You want me to lie for you? Acquired item will be kept in your bag, hotkey B. Each bag has limited space, so the bigger the bag, the more you can hold. You can place the bag in one of your 4 bag slots by right-clicking your mouse on the bag in your inventory. Pretty obvious. Alright, so where's Kosei? We got a little mini-map up in the top right, of course. There we go. There's Kosei. Hey, he has my hair color.
Pleasure.
Pleasure! And my same face, almost. We're looking forward to our graduation at Elemento School. You've done well so far. We both couldn't catch a pouring and fled to the hill behind the main building when we first started. Just because of one pouring. Haha, it's a secret between us, alright? Do you see... Oh no, this is somebody else. This is Emil. Do you see all the pourings back there? What a silly guy. Lysander, where have you been? Dean Wilfred's been looking all over for you. Did he find about us skipping classes? Anyway, go see the Dean right away. Alright, let's go learn from the Dean. Check for exclamation and question marks. Blah blah blah. Yes, I've played MMOs before, thank you.
You looking for
Haha,
me?
he looks like an old guy, it's funny. Energetic youths like you will lead the Rune Midgard kingdom. Never forget who you are wherever you are. There you are. Where have you been? What did I say about sneaking out of class? Don't tell me Zera's taught you to do that. Humph, I have had enough from you. As punishment, you will have to take care of those wretched baby pourings vandalizing the statue of Ignax Gabeling. Everybody has hard names to say. Great ancestor of the Rune Midgard's kingdom. What is Kalain thinking? Leaving those baby pourings roaming around the front yard. Well, what are you waiting for? Get rid of those pourings. I've been getting rid of those pourings. There's so many. Battle stance is activated when you hit or are hit by an enemy. And you die when you reach 0, because duh. But we're not done talking to Karka. Who are we looking for? Kosei! Kosei. Okay, Kosei's this way. So I guess we should finish killing Porings before we go over there. I'm sorry, this probably isn't very interesting. What can I say? It's the beginning area. Yeah, I admit that it's not really grabbing me like it used to when I was younger. I don't know, there's just something about the graphics. For one thing, the Ragnarok Online 1 had this interesting... It was 2D, it was sprites, but at the same time, it was... Am I burying it? Oh. But at the same time, when you turned, there were different views, and it's kind of hard to explain. Just look up videos for it if you're curious. But it allowed a big variety of monster designs because it wasn't so much work to make new sprites for them. But at the same time, it was still very cute. And I really liked the art style. I know, I'm such a weeaboo. Sorry, but it's true, I liked it. I wonder if weeaboo applies to people who like Korean things too. I actually used to watch a lot of Korean dramas. I still do sometimes, but I've been watching a lot of anime recently actually, which is kind of unusual for me. I kind of stopped for a long time, but lately I've been watching, I tried Attack on Titan, but I found it too melodramatic. I couldn't get into it. I tried up to episode 10, but the ones that I have been enjoying, I've been watching Beyond the Boundary, which is kind of nice. It's about demon slaying, blah blah blah, but I just like the between battle moments where the characters are pretty endearing. I watched another one that I mentioned in my BioShock Infinite Let's Play called Unusual or Eccentric Family. That was it, Eccentric Family, and that one has interesting art style and a interesting story that's kind of confusing. There's some other ones. Horo Musco. I was watching that one before and I got distracted, but I started watching it again today, and that one is about it's a school drama, but some of the characters... Whoa! Aw, I was looking at his thing. Anyway, and that one is about a group of kids, and some of the kids are transgendered. You know, they feel like they're in the wrong body, so they like to wear other people's clothes. But, you know, as it is in other places of the country, not really where I live, because I live in Southern California, which is pretty liberal, as they say. But in other parts of the country and in a lot of parts of Japan, you know, that kind of stuff is really disapproved of. In fact, I still know people that strongly disapprove of it, even where I live, and I live where there's a lot of that. You know, a lot of people that feel comfortable cross-dressing, although it's not really, I don't know if it counts as cross-dressing. It's a complicated issue. But anyway, so I've been watching that anime, and it's got a lovely art style. That's one of the things about a lot of anime that kind of has to exist for me to get into a series, is I have to really like the art style. Like, one of my all-time favorite animes is called Kanagi, and the actual story is cute. I like the story, but one of the things that really grabs me is just the art style. So if anyone's actually watching this video, you should leave a comment and tell me what your favorite animes are, or just TV shows. It doesn't have to be anime. I know a lot of people like Avatar or whatever, and I don't know, I tried it, I just couldn't really get into it. I'm pretty picky about what I like to watch. Hello, Nurse! Or Gula.
What is it?
What is it? You told me to kill Porings, so I killed Porings. Ah! Energetic views like you will lead the I already did that. Good. Did you take care of the baby Porings? Ignaz Georg was a great man who liberated Rune Midgard from colonization. Can't allow mere Porings to deface the statue of such a man now, can we? Don't think they had any interest in the statue, but sure, let's slaughter Porings. It's not like there's any shortage of them. Look over there. Baby porrings keep coming back to vandalize the statue. What in the world is Kalain doing? He was always a troublemaker ever since he joined the Knightage. Looks like the years hasn't taught him. See, English hasn't taught him a thing. On the other hand, Xeris, the most reckless student ever, eventually became a role model and the leader of the Frontera Knightage. Go see Kalain and give him a stern warning. If he can do his job as a groundskeeper, he's out of there. Here. Alright, so now we got 2 quests that are taking us out a little bit. And we got some stuff in our inventory. Let's see what we got. That's the old one. I already... Oh, no! I shouldn't have switched this one. So the only reason this one's better is... Oh, no, there's no reason for it to be better. There we go. That one's better. Dean's angry, can no longer neglect Knight Kalain. So... we got a potion. I don't know how to quick slot things. Oh, there we go. Purple potion. So that gives you a little bit of everything. That gives you mana, or whatever they call it. SP. And that gives you health. Alright. Jalopy! Okay. Let's go talk to the guy. 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 Through the giant mushrooms, mushrooms. That mushroom has a mushroom on it. What? Those mushrooms look like boobs. They do. Oh, he's got a little symbol. He's so cute. He's so anime. Alright. Who's the guy that we're supposed to talk to? Oh. Thought that was a player.
What is it?
His voice does not match. That's weird. Huh? Who are you? Do I pick which one? No, it gives me both.
What is it?
I wish I could dine out in Frontera on a day like this. You know what? Since we talked about mushrooms, I kind of want some of them too. When did we talk about mushrooms? Lysandria, can you fetch me some Mjolnir mushrooms for me? You'll find Mjolnir mushrooms around here. Are they those giant ones I just pointed out? Yay, I can go pick boob mushrooms! Oh, no, I can't pick the boob mushrooms, but I can pick this mushroom. That is a huge mushroom. I bet it would take a lot of time to pick them. And look, I don't need some stupid tool to pick them. I can just wave my hands at them and that makes them appear in my inventory. Ah! Those flowers are alive and they have faces. I think we're done.
What?
Looks a little withered. Well, sorry! You could have walked over and picked them too, you know. Oh well, you were kind enough to bring them, so it'll have to do. Easiest quest ever. Kalain is munching on the mushrooms and petals. Oh, come to think of it, have I ever told you that I took part in the subjugation of the blah 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 words? Starts eating another piece of mushroom. Now that was something. The elites of Frontera Night... Oh, it's so hard to read when it does that. Attacks the Freyani's laboratory. We were faced with many hideous unknown creatures and powerful Freyani acolytes. Oh, not interested? I can see your boredom's written all over your face. Mission. Speak to him again. Operation Laboratory Assault. It was a horrible battle. The battle... Whoa. Was full of Freyani members and experimental equipment. We kept fighting the endless hordes of Freyani. Bilfrid, the Grandmaster Knight, was almost dead. Barely holding on. Xeris, my comrade. I can't even read that because the OK button was on it. That was a huge yawn. Still makes me shiver just thinking about it. If only I could go back to those days, I could have been the light. You just said you were shiver thinking about it and then you want to go back there. I could have been the leader of the Frontera Knightage instead of Xeris. Kalai finishes eating the mushrooms. That was a good meal. What, you're still here? Go on, Academy students should be studying. Oh, if you get lost, you can take a look at the world map. You can thank me later. I was petting my hair, that's funny. Okay, let's go, let's kill some flowers. Hopefully they don't all attack us at once. Look at them singing, that's so cute, let's kill them. Yeah, killed the flower with the smileys. Open the world map. No, I'm okay. I'm not lost yet. Now, hard part is remembering or figuring out what is okay to sell and what you should hold on to in case you want to make it into something. That's something I struggle with a lot of games. It's very annoying. Jose! I'm here at last. Everyone has this hairstyle, it seems like.
Hello there.
Hello there. What's this? Bjorn told you to give this back to me. No way, my crib sheet. I haven't had the chance to let the cutest girl at the academy, Rizal, use it. Darn it, Bjorn. Hey, level. Lysander, have you seen a suspicious person around here? I was on my way to the class when I saw a suspicious person standing around here. I was going to ask who he was, but he suddenly attacked me. I was surprised, caught off guard, but I managed to fight back with my sword. Whoever he was, he couldn't— Chocobo! That's not really a chocobo. It's the Ragnarok Online version of a chocobo. But anyway, I managed to fight it back with my sword. Whoever he was, he couldn't beat me and fled. Lysander, can you take a look around? If you can find the suspicious person, bring him back here or a trace of him. You want me to attack this guy that attacked you? That's weird. Professor Gretel once said, monsterology is a study that researches the ecology and the nature of the monsters. This research allows humans to better protect themselves when they are faced with hostile monsters. The professor asked us to bring some edible plant petals to be used in class today, but it can only be found. So as you can see, Ragnarok Online is very, very, very stereotypical fetch quest kill these guys. So, yeah, as far as I know, there isn't really that much, especially about Ragnarok Online 2, that makes it any more fun than the others. It's more if you like the art and, you know, the end game-ish stuff, like the skills and stuff. There's more fancy skills as you play, I guess. But the actual, what you do with those skills is pretty much the same as all other MMOs. But anyway, so I think I'm about done. It's been about half an hour. And I know this is only a little bit of the game and I haven't really shown you that much, but you know, like I said, it's free to play, so you can just download it and play it yourself if you want from Steam. And I probably won't play again because I have other games I'd actually rather play. But this is Ragnarok Online too. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment, tell me about your favorite anime, or tell me about,
Nice weather,
oh, she's
isn't it?
cute. Tell me about your experience with MMOs or whatever. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.